Hydrolyzed NiHPRO Protein Isolate. We've been working on this for now over 5 years, and we're constantly improving and developing, and also developing new applications or new variations of the NiHPRO, like NiHPRO beverage. But the technology behind hydrolyzed NiHPRO Isolate is really the key feature, and it allows us to be in our own category. Some of the technologies we're using is what's called the Molecular Protein Infusion, MPI, protein purification technology, as well as we were discussing earlier, the advanced precision hydrolyzation. And Reid, hydrolyzation, because you're a PhD, I know this may be not your particular field of expertise, but hydrolyzation, how does that help improve proteins?
I think for this one specifically, like the advantage that it has is that by hydrolyzing the protein and getting it down to not quite a peptide, but getting it down to smaller molecule sizes, just helps it number one, mix and be more soluble in water, so you don't get like that clumpy typical kind of vegan protein texture that you would get. So you get improved solubility, enhanced mouthfeel, makes it like taste a lot better. But then in terms of the actual nutrition and physiology space, better digestion. And one of the reasons why you're getting those protein quality scores to be a lot higher than they otherwise would be. Yeah, the DIAAS, PDCAS.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, on that note as well, as the catchphrase everyone knows is you are what you eat. But I like to say it's completely wrong. It's not you are what you eat, but you are what you digest. And a good digestible indispensable amino acid score, DIAAS, is really a true representation of you are what you digest. And we've done that independent study with Infogest method, in vitro non-animal study, and it really has helped prove the protein quality of NiHPRO with a superior DIAAS score of 116.
Yeah, super impressive to get a non-dairy protein to have a DIAAS of 116, which is higher than a lot of the whey proteins that are out there.
WPI is 109, WPC 97, and soy protein 91.
Yeah. Super cool to, again, have a non-dairy protein on par, and actually better if you're going by these numbers to the dairy proteins.
Yeah, and it wasn't easy, I can tell you. I'm just thinking back of how we accomplished that, and there was a lot of back and forth, a lot of tweaks last year when we were working on the study itself, and it wasn't quite there, so we had to redo the formula. We had to greatly increase the amount of hydrolyzation, and what hydrolyzation does is, you were explaining earlier, it helps break down the proteins closer to that of a peptide and a smaller particle size. Therefore, it is digested much easier, or pre-digested. A lot of people like to say hydrolyzation or hydrolysis of proteins is pre-digesting proteins. If it's pre-digested, it digests better. It also helps it taste better, especially when you're looking at non-dairy proteins. So at NiTech, what we've developed and what we like to say is a protein for everybody, with its zero lactose, zero sugar, as well as the fact of having almost the top allergens removed and none in there. It allows it, but equally tastes like a dairy protein, a whey protein, with the same leucine of whey protein, higher DIAAS than whey protein. So it really has that application of use for the dairy consumers, non-dairy consumers, as well as those with allergens. So again, a protein for everybody.
Yeah, I mean, I think you hit the nail on the head with all of your points there. It really is a protein for everybody, because of its high nutritional content, protein quality, and then the allergen or lack thereof aspect of it really means that everybody can take advantage of it, dairy, non-dairy consumers.
100%. So as we say at NiTech, we are building the world's first protein for
everybody.